In the quiet recesses of our minds, where thoughts create our reality, there exists a profound and often overlooked power, the power of words. Among these, the two simple words, I am, carry a subtle yet immense transformative force. Beyond mere linguistic symbols, they are keys to unlocking the door to self-discovery, personal growth, and a deeper connection with the universe. The notion that language shapes our reality is not a new one. Mystics, philosophers, and psychologists alike have long explored the intricate relationship between words and the world they construct. Ancient wisdom traditions have always emphasized the potency of language, viewing it not just as a means of communication but as a creative force, a tool for shaping the very fabric of existence. In many esoteric teachings, it is believed that the universe itself was spoken into existence, whether through the utterances of deities or cosmic vibrations. The act of naming and affirming brought forth the myriad forms that populate our reality. In this light, our own words, especially those beginning with I am, take on a sacred quality, tapping into the primal energy that birthed the cosmos. This profound connection between language and reality has found resonance in the works of various philosophers across different cultures. One such thinker who delved into the transformative power of language was the Russian philosopher Mikhail Bakhtin. Born in 1895, Bakhtin's ideas have rippled through the realms of literary theory, linguistics, and philosophy, leaving an indelible mark on how we perceive language's role in shaping our understanding of the world. Bakhtin's exploration of language goes beyond mere communication. He posits that words are not static entities, but dynamic living forces that shape and are shaped by social context. According to Bakhtin, language is not a neutral tool but a site of constant interaction, a space where meaning is negotiated and constructed. This perspective challenges the traditional notion that words simply convey pre-existing meanings and instead invites us to see language as a vibrant, evolving entity. For Bakhtin, the dialogical nature of language is crucial. He argues that meaning emerges from the interplay of diverse voices, perspectives, and contexts. Every utterance, according to Bakhtin, is a response to previous expressions, creating an ongoing dialogue that defines our understanding of the world. In essence, language for Bakhtin is a communal endeavor, a shared creation that reflects the multiplicity of human experiences. The implications of Bakhtin's ideas extend beyond the realms of academia and literature. They touch the core of how we perceive ourselves and our relationship with the world. The simple act of saying, I am, becomes a profound declaration, not just about individual identity, but a participation in the ongoing dialogue of existence. In Bakhtin's view, our words contribute to the continuous creation of meaning, shaping the cultural landscape and influencing our collective consciousness. One of the most captivating ways to grasp the power of language in shaping our reality is through the timeless art of storytelling. Consider the ancient parable of the boy who cried wolf. This simple tale has echoed through generations, carrying a profound lesson about the consequences of dishonesty. In a quiet village nestled between rolling hills, there lived a young boy tasked with tending to the community's flock of sheep. To alleviate the monotony of his duty, the mischievous lad devised a plan to spice up his days. He decided to falsely cry out, "Wolf! Wolf!" sending the villagers into a panic. Each time they rushed to his aid, they discovered there was no wolf. Amused by their frantic reactions, the boy repeated this deceitful act several times. However, the consequences were not long in coming. One fateful day, a real wolf appeared, threatening the very flock the boy was entrusted to protect. Frantically, he cried out for help, but this time, the villagers hesitated, skeptical of another false alarm. Sadly, the wolf attacked, and the boy's dishonesty cost him the trust of his community and the safety of the flock. The moral of this parable is clear. The words we choose and the stories we tell carry weight and consequences. Just as the boy's repeated false alarms diminished the impact of his words, our own repeated falsehoods can erode the trust others place in us. It reminds us that our language has the power not only to shape our reality, but also to influence the perceptions and trust of those around us. Now, let's take a look at the alchemy of I am. Consider the power inherent in these two deceptively simple words. I am is a declaration of existence, a proclamation of selfhood. Yet its influence extends far beyond the realm of personal identity. When followed by positive affirmations, I am becomes a catalyst for transformation, a form of alchemy that transmutes the base elements of thought into the gold of self-realization. To understand the alchemy of I am, it's helpful to delve into the historical roots of alchemy itself. Alchemy traces its origins back to ancient civilizations, with some of the earliest records dating to ancient Egypt and China. The practice later spread to ancient Greece and the Islamic world, evolving over centuries as it incorporated various cultural influences. In its early days, alchemy was not solely concerned with transforming base metals into gold, as popularly portrayed. It encompassed a broader scope, intertwining elements of philosophy, mysticism, and proto-science. Alchemists sought the philosopher's stone, a legendary substance believed to grant not only the ability to transmute metals, but also the elixir of immortality. As alchemy migrated through different cultures and epochs, its goals and practices evolved. During the Middle Ages in Europe, alchemy became associated with the quest for both material wealth and spiritual enlightenment. Alchemists engaged in symbolic language, using metaphors and allegories to conceal their insights from the uninitiated. The alchemical process often involved a series of stages, mirroring the transformative journey of the practitioner. These stages included calcination, dissolution, coagulation, and sublimation, each representing a step toward the ultimate goal of perfection and enlightenment. In the context of the alchemy of I am, it's intriguing to note that the power of words has been recognized throughout the history of alchemy. Alchemists believed in the principle of as above, so below, suggesting a connection between the macrocosm, the universe, and the microcosm, the individual. The spoken or written word was seen as a potent tool for influencing these cosmic forces. Before we can truly understand the power of I am, we must understand conscious creation and why the words I am are not passive descriptors but active agents of creation. By consciously choosing the words that follow this declaration, we shape our identity and subsequently our experiences. Saying, I am strong invites strength into our lives. Uttering, I am creative awakens dormant wells of creativity. The power lies not just in the affirmation but in the intention behind it, the conscious decision to mold our reality through language. One of the most compelling illustrations of the influence of words on our reality comes from a famous study conducted by psychologist Dr. Masaru Emoto in the late 1990s. Dr. Emoto explored the idea that words and thoughts could affect the molecular structure of water. In his experiments, he exposed water to various words, both positive and negative, and then observed the resulting changes in the water crystals when frozen. What he discovered was nothing short of remarkable. When the water was subjected to positive words like love and gratitude, the frozen crystals formed intricate and symmetrical patterns. Conversely, water exposed to negative words like hate and anger resulted in distorted and chaotic formations. Dr. Emoto's findings suggested that the energy of words could impact the physical structure of water, a substance that makes up a significant portion of the human body. This study serves as a tangible demonstration of the power of language in shaping our environment. If words can have such a profound effect on the molecular structure of water, which comprises a substantial part of our physical composition, it stands to reason that our self-affirmations and declarations can similarly influence our mental and emotional well-being. When we declare, I am followed by positive attributes, we are essentially infusing our mental and emotional state with constructive energy. This positive energy, as suggested by Dr. Emoto's study, has the potential to create a harmonious and balanced inner environment. Conversely, if we habitually use negative self-talk, we may be unwittingly contributing to a discordant and disordered mental and emotional landscape. Consider the impact of saying, "I am kind." In that simple statement, we are not just describing a pre-existing quality. We are actively calling forth kindness as a guiding force in our interactions. The beauty of conscious creation is that it allows us to participate in the ongoing narrative of our lives. By stating, "I am patient," we aren't merely observing a trait within ourselves. We are instilling patience as a driving force in how we navigate challenges and interactions. Furthermore, the words we choose after "I am" serve as a roadmap for our subconscious mind. When we say, "I am capable," we are sending a message to our inner self, encouraging confidence and self-belief. It's a gentle reminder that our capabilities extend beyond our current understanding. The subconscious mind, like a faithful companion, takes these declarations to heart and begins to align our actions and perceptions accordingly. It's important to understand that while you may have an impact on others, you are not defined by them. How often do we unconsciously adopt labels imposed by others? "I am lazy," "I am not good enough," or "I am unlucky" are insidious phrases that, when internalized, become self-fulfilling prophecies. To break free from these limiting narratives, we must first recognize them. Then, with the power of "I am," we can consciously replace them with affirmations that empower and uplift. A parable that perfectly illustrates this concept goes as follows. Once upon a time, in a small village nestled between rolling hills and meandering streams, there lived a young shepherd named Sam. Sam was known for his carefree spirit and a heart that mirrored the innocence of the lambs he tended to. However, the villagers, quick to judge, often whispered among themselves about Sam's perceived laziness. They said he was not fit to be a shepherd, that he lacked the discipline required for such a responsibility. One day, as the villagers gathered in the town square, an elderly woman stepped forward, her eyes filled with wisdom. She began to share a simple tale that had been passed down through generations. The story was about a donkey who carried heavy sacks of grain to the mill every day. The villagers would load the donkey with burdensome sacks, and the donkey, obedient and diligent, would plod along without complaint. Over time, the villagers began to believe that the donkey was synonymous with hard work. The label stuck, and the donkey too started to see itself in that light. "I am a hard-working donkey," it would repeat to itself as it trudged along the dusty path. One day, a wise traveler passing through the village noticed the donkey's plight. He observed the heavy load it carried and the exhaustion etched on its face. The traveler, with a gentle smile, approached the villagers and suggested they lighten the donkey's load. "Let the donkey be free from this burden, and you will see its true nature," he advised. Reluctantly, the villagers followed the traveler's counsel and removed some sacks from the donkey's back. To their surprise, the donkey's steps became livelier, and its spirit lifted. It no longer saw itself solely as a burden bearer. The donkey began to explore the meadows, playfully interacting with the other animals and embracing a newfound sense of joy. The lesson of the parable was simple but profound. The donkey, much like Sam, had been burdened by the labels imposed upon it. The moment those labels were questioned and the weight lifted, its true essence emerged. Similarly, Sam, upon realizing the limiting beliefs the villagers had cast upon him, began to shed the notion of laziness and embraced the fullness of his potential. Our minds are like mirrors reflecting the images we project onto them. "I am" is the brush that paints these images, and our thoughts are the palette. When we choose affirmations that align with our deepest desires, we invite the universe to mirror back our aspirations. Rumi, a 13th century poet and philosopher, provides a poetic lens through which we can explore the connection between our thoughts and the reflections in the mirror of our minds. Rumi's words resonate through time, offering profound insights without the need for complex language. His teachings emphasize the power of love, compassion, and the interconnectedness of all things. In the realm of affirmations, Rumi's wisdom guides us to choose thoughts that are rooted in the essence of love and unity. Imagine Rumi's voice whispering, "You were born with wings. Why prefer to crawl through life?" In these words, he encourages us to embrace our potential and soar beyond the limitations we often impose on ourselves. The brush of I am gains a new depth when dipped in the colors of Rumi's philosophy. I am capable, I am love, and I am connected to the vastness of existence become strokes that paint a vibrant and expansive mural on the mirror of our minds. Rumi invites us to let go of fear and doubt, reminding us that our thoughts shape the reality we experience. The wound is the place where the light enters you, he says, suggesting that even in challenging moments, there is an opportunity for growth and illumination. When we affirm our resilience and ability to transform challenges into sources of strength, we allow the light to permeate the darkest corners of our minds. While positive affirmations are a powerful tool, authenticity is the linchpin of their effectiveness. The transformative magic of I am lies not in wishful thinking but in the genuine recognition of our inherent qualities. Authenticity amplifies the resonance of our affirmations, aligning them with the core of our being. In the pursuit of personal growth, it's crucial to embrace the journey rather than fixate on an idealized destination. I am a work in progress acknowledges the beauty of imperfection and allows for the organic unfolding of our potential. It is a compassionate reminder that growth is a continuous process, not a destination to be reached. The transformative power of I am is not confined to philosophical contemplation. It is a tool to be wielded in the crucible of daily life. Here are practical steps to infuse the magic of I am into your routine. Begin each day with a ritual of empowering affirmations. Imagine standing in front of the mirror, looking into your own eyes, and declaring with conviction, I am confident, I am capable, and I am ready to face the day. This intentional act of planting seeds of positivity serves to set the tone for the day ahead, cultivating an environment of self-assurance and resilience. Further extending this practice, consider the creation of an I am journal. This journal becomes a canvas where you explore the multifaceted aspects of your identity. Take time to reflect on the beliefs you hold about yourself and discern whether they align harmoniously with your true essence. The journey within involves challenging and redefining any limiting narratives, replacing them with affirmations that authentically resonate with your core self. An essential aspect of integrating I am into everyday life lies in the awareness of the words we speak throughout the day. Pay close attention to the language you use. Are your words affirming your strengths, or are they inadvertently reinforcing self-doubt? Practice mindful speech by consciously choosing affirmations that uplift and inspire. Each uttered, I am serves as a brushstroke on the canvas of your reality, shaping the narrative of your experiences. As the sun sets and the day draws to a close, take a moment for reflection. Acknowledge and appreciate the positive shifts that unfolded as a result of your affirmations. Celebrate the instances when the power of I am became a catalyst for meaningful change in your thoughts, feelings, and actions. This reflective practice not only fosters gratitude, but also reinforces the profound connection between the words you choose and the lived experiences that unfold. The transformative power of I am extends beyond individual growth. It ripples through the collective consciousness, shaping the narrative of our shared reality. As more individuals awaken to the creative potential of their words, a collective shift occurs, a renaissance of self-awareness and empowerment. In the realm of Eastern philosophy, A similar idea resonates through the simple yet profound concept of Wu Wei, which translates to effortless action or non-doing. It encourages us to find harmony by aligning ourselves with the natural flow of life. Picture a river effortlessly winding its way around obstacles, adapting without force. Wu Wei invites us to embrace a similar ease in our actions, to move with the currents of existence rather than against them. In the tapestry of Eastern thought, another thread weaves through the fabric, Tao, often spelled as Tao. This ancient Chinese philosophy revolves around the idea of the way or the path. It invites us to navigate life with a sense of balance and attunement, much like sailing smoothly along a river's course. The Tao teaches us to be in tune with the rhythms of nature, recognizing that there is a universal flow that connects all things. I Am and Wu Wei find a meeting point in the awareness that our words and actions are not isolated expressions but threads in the larger fabric of existence. When we say, I am with intention, we tap into the essence of our being, aligning ourselves with the Tao and allowing life to unfold effortlessly. In this harmonious dance of existence, I am becomes a mantra, a mindful affirmation that echoes the profound interconnectedness we share with everything around us. It's a recognition that each I am is not a solitary note but part of a beautiful symphony that reverberates through the collective consciousness. Imagine a world where individuals consciously choose affirmations that uplift not only themselves but the collective. We are becomes a mantra of unity and shared purpose. Through the intentional use of language, we become co-creators of a reality steeped in compassion, understanding, and interconnectedness. The journey into the transformative power of I Am is an ever-expanding exploration of self-discovery. As we delve deeper into the realm of language, consciousness, and personal growth, we uncover layers of potential waiting to be activated. The secret lies not in the complexity of the words, but in the sincerity with which they are spoken. I Am is not a destination but a companion on the lifelong odyssey of self-realization. It is a guiding star that illuminates the path to authenticity, empowerment, and connection. With every affirmation, we take a step closer to unraveling the mysteries of our own existence and tapping into the infinite wellspring of creative power that resides within.